just woke up. I just had a shift. I volunteer as a first responder on campus, and our shifts go from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. So I just woke up. I'm gonna sign out with security, and I'm gonna head back home. We didn't get any calls, which thank God. Also, guys, disclaimer, this is my regular day times 10, okay? I'm really stepping on the gas. If I was trying to depict a really accurate day, it would mainly be bed rotting. Hi, this is MCert lower res sign, upper res sorry. Upper res sign, yeah, sorry. They're so nice. I've grabbed a little breakfast. Okay, time to pack up and leave, okay? You got my hobby racing. I'm gonna eat this now while she's fresh. Something really embarrassing happened to me yesterday. There's like something going on right now in the Discord where people take pictures with other MCerters when they're off duty. And the other day, my roommate encouraged me to print out a bunch of my CVs for like a career fair I attended, which was not very helpful. Side note, I left half of them at Burnside, which is where the printer is. Someone took a little video of that and sent it to the Discord.
I'm done. Cut the show.
I'm actually still reeling from how embarrassed I was. What's worse is that I literally mistyped my email in my CV. Are you kidding me? I'm so humiliated. I've never been more humiliated in my life to find out I mistyped it from someone on MCert. Someone wrote, "Oh, not the mistyped email. You're kidding me. Literally take my soul now." Top 3 most embarrassing moments of my life. It's debilitating. I was literally on my floor crying, and I handed those out at the career fair. I finished my breakfast. Let's pack up and leave. And there's a couple of things other than signing out with security that I have to do before I leave. Number 1, I need to take out the oxygen. Ugh! This is the pack. Oxygen Reveal. I love this one. I love this brand. I've been using her for a decade now. I really enjoy this product. She's always fresh. She's always crisp. Whenever I need, you know, a little something something, just twist the cap here, suck it right out. I love her. She's a little bit hefty, so maybe design flaw. I love that it has like a little caution sign, like caution, high pressure gas cylinder, improper filling or abuse of the cylinder, or failure to heed this caution may cause serious injury or loss of life. That's so cute. I love that it's worried about my loss of life. And I'm a little scared now, so I'm gonna put her back in her case. I made this like a 30-minute endeavor, and I need to leave right now because I cannot be in this room for longer. Say goodbye to this room. It's crusty little 8x4. I don't know what you are. And I have to change the shift sign. Off duty, bitches. Okay, we're walking home now. Okay, I just got back, and I fear if I don't go to the kitchen and make breakfast, people will congregate and I will not be able to do any filming because I will be too shy. So we're gonna go make some breakfast. So let's do it together. Love that we're here together for this. Also, I'm looking quite ghastly. She's ready. Hey guys, I made breakfast and I made an appointment with the wellness hub because I have a UTI right now, and I got antibiotics for it, but I don't think it is fully gone, and I finished all the antibiotics. Yeah, honestly, getting an appointment with the wellness hub, it's kind of like the Hunger Games. It's kind of like a rush to the cornucopia. I would call I would literally count down the seconds on my laptop to 8:30 a.m. and then I would be like 20th in the queue. Like, I was like, how are these people doing it? And the trick I've learned is that you have to keep spamming 1 to bypass all of like the automated menus, and then it'll bring you to the actual receptionist. That's what I did this time, and I was still 3rd in the queue. So like, bitches out here are crazy. We're fighting for some healthcare out here. Hello, I just got back. Life is not well. Walked around the area to wait for the doctor to fax it over, but instead I wasted some money. I also got this. which I probably didn't need, but mine is kind of getting crusty and it's no longer making my eyelashes go like this, making them go like this. Anyways, I have class at 4. I missed my class at 1 p.m. because my doctor's appointment ran an hour late. Guys, oh my god, I literally have not even given you a rundown of what today is gonna look like. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to make like a day in my life as a McGill student, and instead I'm just like talking about my UTI the entire time. But that's the reality of being a student, I feel. Sometimes life is bombarded by unexpected health crises. Not that this is a health crisis, I'm fine. I'm literally fine. But it's health inconveniences. And when I went, he was like, okay, what were you prescribed last time for your antibiotic? I should have brought my previous antibiotic. I don't know why I didn't think to do that. So he was like, okay, there's a chance I might prescribe you this antibiotic, but your body might have built a resistance to it already, so come back if that is the case. We'll call you if that's the case. Wait, guys, that's kind of terrifying because he was like, I have like 5 antibiotics I can prescribe you. There's a 1 in 5 chance that you'll get the same one. That's crazy. What if I get more than 5 UTI infections? Is my infection just gonna be resistant to all the antibiotics? Is that how it works? Does there come a point when women can no longer be treated for their UTIs because they're just resistant to all antibiotics invented? Someone explain that to me, please. Okay, my schedule for today. So I missed class, which was neurobiology, which I have painstakingly spent the past little while catching up on, which I had documented, and it was very painful. Next, I'm gonna eat some food, go to the library. I'm gonna cook dinner for the entire house, and after that, I'm probably just gonna do schoolwork, and that will be my day, okay? So let's do this together. I'm gonna take a shower now. Guys, I need to get my life together. Like, seriously, I really need to get it together. And I always say this, but it really brings me a sense of comfort when I say it, because I'm like, okay, I trust that I'm gonna get my life together. I trust that Claire will take control of her life and finally make moves to get it together. But does that happen? No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. I'm planning to make tomato soup and grilled cheeses. So I have my vegetables chopped. There she is. So good. This is Evelyn. Oh, fuck! I just dropped my bread. Guys, she's a little bit more liquidy than I would like. This jar of tomato sauce is here. Lol. We are just winging it at this point. Hey guys, so I didn't give you any sort of explanation. Basically, I'm a part of something called the ahhh Project, which is an organization on campus, and we practice communal living. So I live with 8 girls. Other groups on McGill campus are free to book our spaces in the house that we live in. Something that we also do that's really cool is we each have a micro project where we're able to focus on an aspect of sustainability. So in the next clip, I'm going to show you a micro project done by a couple of my roommates, Evelyn and Ting, where they decided to host a book club, and my micro project was to make this video, which is a day in my life. I'm going to talk a bit more about this later in the video, but yeah, that's what's going on here.
Okay, so for what inspired Rita Cole, when Ting and I first met, we knew immediately that we wanted to do a book club.
And I think it's really nice to have a partner to work on this together.
We were sitting in the kitchen and we both decided we'd love to have a topic to discuss with the group, to share related to environment and social justice, and we decided to choose braiding sweetgrass because we're both very interested in traditional systems for environment.
For me, it's also an opportunity to get to connect with people outside of ahhh. In the house, there are like our day-to-day works or tasks or conversation we have with facilitators that is building up the community within the house. But with micro project is to expand that connections outside of ahhh and try to bring more people in.
Hey guys, before I end this video, I'm planning to do a couple more hours of work tonight, and I'm not feeling the most motivated. And when I'm in this state, I usually resort to, my mom got me this book back in like elementary school. It's called Smart Girls Get What They Want. It's one of my favorite books. It's like elementary school reading level, but this was my guide to life back in high school. A lot of the things that the character in this book did, I modeled in my own life. And one thing that she does is she gets in her pretty clothes. So that's also something that I do when I'm really feeling unmotivated. I'm gonna put on a face of makeup. I'm gonna talk to you guys about why I decided to make this video, the insecurities I kind of felt towards making this video. After that, we're gonna end the day by studying for a couple of hours. So let's get started. So when I wanted to start my little YouTube channel, I knew for myself that I didn't want to make specifically McGill-oriented content because first, like I just didn't want that to be my niche. And this also comes back to tie in with why I didn't really want to make a day in the life McGill video. I didn't really feel like I had the credentials to be someone to dispense that sort of information or wisdom, or just, I didn't feel like my experience was representative of the McGill experience, because I felt like I needed to be, you know, a really good student and really active socially. I should be like going to parties. I should be really well connected with everybody at McGill. I should be involved with so many extracurriculars. On a scale of like Connell Waldron from Normal People to like Jackson from Sex Education 5 years later when he's in university, like it's probably like somewhere closer to Communal. I think this experience that we've romanticized to be the college experience of managing a full course load and excelling at class while also excelling at all the extracurriculars one does, and also being a social butterfly on campus and somehow knowing everybody. While I'm sure that's the experience for a lot of people, I think everybody I get to know on a closer level, I realize that actually everybody is dealing with some level of failure, with some level of loneliness, with some level of sadness that they encounter on a day-to-day basis. It's just not something we showcase, because why would we showcase our faults? I'm not pulling up to the function like, hey guys, I just cried in the bathroom for a couple of hours because I got a 40% on this exam and the average was an 85. I always tend to assume everybody is doing so much better, and when really, like, I think the experiences that we're having are quite similar, and a lot of the struggles that we're having are also quite similar. And fundamentally, to be human is to struggle and to be lonely and to feel imposter syndrome and to feel like you don't fit in. These are all things that everybody goes through, and I don't have to be the perfect student to want to document my life and to want to share it with others. And so yeah, that's why I decided to make this video. I'm done my makeup. She was very simple. All right, I'm gonna put on my pretty clothes as Gigi Dubois coins, and then I am going to do some work. I'm in my pretty clothes. Let me show you what my pretty clothes are. This top, specifically, I have some pajama pants. And then last but not least, I have some big socks on. If you know, you know. Is my thing dirty? All right, I'm gonna time lapse this and we're gonna do this together. Hey guys, about midnight and I've been working for a couple of hours. I am pretty tired now, so I'm gonna head to bed. Well, if you're still watching, thank you for joining me along on this day. I hope you have a wonderful day or night. Yeah, love you. Mwah. Mwah. Good night.